Okay, so imagine this. You're playing a dating RPG called Criana Fantasy, Royal Academy setting, romance routes, battle system, pretty standard stuff. But there's this one character who ruins everything, every single playthrough. His name? Albaia, son of a duke, arrogant, womanizer, temper issues, total villain energy. Dude is programmed to be your enemy, no matter what route you pick. Plot twist. Cut to some random mountain. Guy steps out of a cabin holding a hoe, ready to farm. Birds chirping, rivers flowing, peaceful vibes. And guess who this farmer is? Alba himself, living alone in the mountains. But here is where it gets wild. This is not actually Alba. Some random dude reincarnated into his body 3 years ago. Flashback time. 3 years earlier at the Duke's mansion, protagonist wakes up in Alba's body, looks in the mirror, has zero clue what is happening. Then memory fragments start flooding back. He remembers the game, Criana Fantasy, and he remembers Alba very clearly, because Alba showed up in every route, stealing heroines, getting corrupted, destroying the academy, always the villain, always annoying. Dude stares at his reflection, realizes he is Alba now, and then it hits him like a truck. Alba is guaranteed to die. Every single route. Either loses a duel over a heroine, or gets executed for his crimes. Death flag after death flag after death flag. No escape. But here is the thing. He refuses to accept it. Not about to sit around waiting to die. Does not understand why he reincarnated, but whatever. Time to make a plan. And the plan? Run away. Ghost everyone. Escape fate entirely. So what does he do? Grabs all his valuables, dyes his hair, cuts it, vanishes in the middle of the night. Maids discover his room empty. Duke is furious, screaming Alba's name. But Alba is already gone. Sells everything. Buys a cottage in the mountains. Lives quietly. Farms on sunny days. Reads on rainy ones. And most importantly, still alive. Fast forward to present day. 3 years later, someone comes out of the house apologizing for oversleeping. Alba greets her. "Good morning, Selia." Girl giggles back. And here is where fate laughs at him. Because Selia, Margaret, is one of the game's love interests. A saintess, famous, blessed by the goddess, can heal anything, predicts disasters, total package. You know where this is going, right? She tells him he got a letter, probably about debt. Alba jokes she should eat it. She replies she is not a goat. Both laugh. He pats her head. She is happy. But deep down, Alba knows he messed up, should not be involved with her. She is directly connected to his death flags, one of the people who could get him killed. So, how did this happen? Let me take you back 6 months. Alba living alone, adjusting to the world, farming vegetables. Grateful the game world has familiar crops. Also grateful his family stopped searching. Apparently, they hated him enough to let death rumors spread. Whatever, he does not dwell on it. Then he hears something, a scream, far away, carriage under attack. Inside, the Saintess, guards getting eliminated one by one, all dead, just Selia left. Assassin corners her. Points dagger. She is trembling, begging them to stop. Assassin lunges. And then, lightning. Blue flash shoots between them, blasts the attacker away. Everyone shocked. Lightning fades. It is Alba. Tells them not to make girls cry. Turns to face Selia. Freezes. Her face seems familiar. Brain working. Then it clicks. She is one of the heroines. One of the main characters tied to his death flag. Dude isolated himself deep in the mountains specifically to avoid this. And it happened anyway. Goddess of Destiny really said, no, you do not. Alba believes she will not let him escape his fate. Meanwhile, assassins leap at him from behind. Selia screams for him to run. Alba calls lightning, brushes them aside like nothing. Single blue flash, all assassins down. Here is where things get interesting. Okay, so Alba just wiped out all the assassins. Easy. But here is the thing. He feels guilty. These are real people, not pixels, not game NPCs, actual humans he just killed. Hits different when it is reality. But then he thinks about his own fate. One day he might end up like them, dead. So he makes a decision. Whatever death awaits him, he will fight it with everything. Turns to Selia, asks if she is okay. Stupid question. Obviously not. All her guards are dead. He apologizes for not saving them. And Selia, girl falls to her knees, starts sobbing. Says she cannot do this anymore. Understands her duty as Saintess means traveling everywhere. Pilgrimage after pilgrimage. But someone always attacks her. Always. Alba realizes this broke her. Final straw moment. She explains she holds the second most powerful position in the church, right under the Pope. Because of that, constant target. People want her power. People want her gone. And every single time, innocent guards die protecting her. cannot bear watching it anymore. Alba reflects. If this was on a game screen, just backstory, character development. But seeing this young girl crying in front of him, different. This is real. These tears are real. Selia whispers she just wants to stop being afraid, wants a normal life. Brief pause. Then Alba does something crazy. Pets her head, crouches down, warm smile, asks if she wants to come to his house. Girl freezes, stares at him in shock. And yeah, he realizes how that sounds. Anyone would be shocked hearing that from a stranger, but words came out faster than his brain could stop them. Because he is not talking to a game character anymore. Talking to a real person, just like him. He tells her he does not fully understand her situation, but he can see how hard she has been working, believes she deserves rest, says being able to smile is more important than working until you cry. And if her destiny makes her cry, simple, run away, just like him. Reaches out his hand. If she has nowhere to run away with him. Selia happily grabs his hand, requests to go with him. Alba knows this is dangerous. She is connected to his death flag. Getting close to her is suicide, but he cannot help it. Would rather see her smile than cry. 6 months later, here they are. Selia hugs him, asks if he will stay with her. He laughs, confuses her, then reassures her. Of course he will. He saved her. He is responsible until the very end. She hugs him again, says she is so happy. Alba suspects she needs him to take her to the church, to her father, the Pope, and since he is the one who helped her run away, not escaping punishment easily, then Selia shows him an image. Pamphlet for Criana Academy. The game setting. Alba freezes. That place is the executioner's block. Death flags everywhere. Promised himself never to go near it. But fate said nope. Selia explains her father suggested she attend if she wants a normal life. And if Alba comes with her? Best school life ever. Alba smiles. But internally? Screaming. Tried so hard to avoid that place. Avoid the main characters. Live quietly in mountains. Yet here he is, going there anyway. Little did he know how bad it would get. They arrive at the academy. Massive building. Selia tells him to look how big it is. He nervously agrees. She notices he looks pale, asks if he is okay. He blames carriage sickness. She offers a lap pillow. He thanks her but declines, due to sweating. Because even though he came here for Selia, he does not blame her. She has no idea about the death flags. No clue they are all connected to the game's heroines, including herself. But wait, why did he agree to come? Let me explain. When Selia got letters from her father, one was addressed to Alba. Sender is the Pope, founder of the most powerful religion. Authority equal to the king. Alba fears it might be threats, angry warnings, opens it, and surprise, filled with apologies and gratitude. Pope explains, Selia is the Saintess, not because she is his daughter, because the goddess blessed her with miraculous power. From birth her fate was sealed, devoted to teachings, visited believers, brought salvation, never complained, always fulfilled her duty with a smile. But here is the truth. Pope realizes he was a fool, never noticed her smile hid how she truly felt. His daughter was also a stray sheep, crying inside, wishing someone would save her, and Alba did. Saved not just her life but her soul. Pope feels nothing but gratitude. Even so, she is still the Saintess. He is still the founder, but as her father, wants to fulfill his daughter's wish, support her getting a normal life. Pope asks if Alba could attend Criana Academy with Selia, place where talented, faithful people gather. Best education. Pope believes Selia can live the life she wants there. Mind would be at ease knowing someone as strong as Alba stays by her side, someone who single-handedly defeated assassins. Also certain Selia wants to stay with him. And then things get complicated. Alba reads the letter, face growing troubled. Selia notices, tells him it is okay, smiles, says she does not mind going alone. And that smile? Alba realizes how she deceived her father. Same smile hiding true feelings. He tells her the academy is dangerous. Many people, bad individuals eager to throw their weight around. Selia looks confused. Alba continues loudly. Since the academy is managed by the country, her life is not in danger like during pilgrimages. But plenty of unpleasant men want nothing more than to seduce a cute girl like her. She looks more confused. Alba asks if she still wants to go. Understanding his concern, she replies, there will be many people who become her friends. He warns her she will lose all free time to studies she has no interest in. Selia says she only studied the Bible before, actually looking forward to it. He says unfamiliar places might exhaust her. She replies she is excited to go somewhere new. Both smile at each other. Brief pause. Alba says they will go together. Selia hugs him, super happy. Alba knows he should stay away from the academy, from this girl, but he already decided. will rebel against death flags with everything he has, especially since a smile suits Selia way better than sadness. She thanks the goddess for guidance. This annoys Alba. That goddess is trying to guide him to his death. Now that he thinks about it, maybe the goddess brought him to this world in first place. Then he notices something else in the letter. Groans again. Selia asks if he changed his mind. He awkwardly says no, looking forward to it. Final wish, her father wrote. Do not even dare make his daughter cry. Just like that, Alba had to come to the academy. Back to present. They get out of the carriage, walk toward the academy, both surprised how large the building is, way more imposing than through a screen. Notice statues along the path. Goddess, hero, holy beast protecting the maiden. Selia asks if he finds them wonderful. Alba feels nagging since each one is tied to different game events. Cannot remember which though. He reminds her to call him Al at the academy. She apologizes for forgetting, addresses him as Al, since he wants to hide his identity, avoid death flags. Her father provided him with identity of Al, the holy knight apprentice. Selia is shocked, learning he ran away from family, now considered dead by them. She assures him if they run into problems, her father will crush them. Alba finds her father's power truly fearsome, but even with his help, plans to stay away from anyone connected to death flags. Grows frustrated, his game memory is so unclear. Then he hears shouting. Group of people! They already recognize Selia. Shocked, the Saintess is here. Large crowd gathers, pushing Alba away. He realizes this is what he should have worried about. Selia is literally a superstar. Crowd surrounds her, calling her Saintess. Selia panics, closes her eyes, wishes for normal life. Sudden bolt of lightning rushes through crowd. Alba swiftly carries Selia away, declares she is here as a student, not the urges everyone to stop thoughtlessly crowding her. Even though it is only in name as Holy Knight Apprentice, Alba resolves to protect Selia at any cost. Seeing his reaction makes her happy. Meanwhile, crowd is shocked, confused. What just happened? Alba took Selia in the blink of an eye. They conclude, judging by his ability, he must be son of great noble family. From behind, a girl watches, appears shocked, but not by Alba's actions. She seems to recognize him. And then it gets worse. After entering academy, Selia suggests they hurry to collect uniforms. Alba stands frozen, still hesitant, believed himself prepared, but reality of standing inside Criana Academy, the place where Albaia meets his doom, makes him tremble. Selia takes his hand, reassures him everything is fine, tells him not to be afraid. She is with him. He smiles at her, feels pathetic. He is meant to protect her, yet she is comforting him. As expected of the Saintess, completely calmed him down. He thanks her. She giggles, admits she is nervous too. Inside main building, they see massive stained glass window. Hero and Goddess. Selia wonders if it shows Hero protecting Goddess. Alba finds size impressive. Selia sits and prays. Alba notes she never fails to pray, regardless of time or place. But when she prays aloud, asks Goddess to place her in same class as Alba. He realizes request is entirely personal. Later at uniform distribution, teacher informs them they are assigned to unicorn class, hands them uniforms. Selia delighted to be in same class. Alba finds it reassuring. Old teacher chuckles, tells them to enjoy school life. Selia thanks him. Alba suspects this old man might be tied to some game event. They leave building, happy to be classmates. Alba feels relieved nothing from game triggered. Selia excitedly talks about wearing uniform, calls him Alba. He reminds her to call him Al. She apologizes for forgetting. Suddenly, someone steps in front of them, calls out to Alba by real name, shocks them both. Girl from earlier asks if despite different hair color he is truly Alba. Noticing her fiery red hair, Alba immediately recognizes her. Unforgettable to real Alba. Her name is Alina, one of romance targets, one of heroines. More importantly, Alba's childhood friend, former fiancée, key figure tied to his death flag. Of course she is. Alina asks why he is here with Saintess. Noticing troubled expression, Selia asks if she is mistaking him for someone else. Explains this person is her holy knight apprentice named Al, also serves as attendant. Alina finds it ridiculous. Simply removed Ba from Alba to create Al. Realizing caught in lie, Selia panics. Nervously blurts out he is Al. Definitely not Alba, who is having awkward encounter because he ran away from home. Alina confirms Alba ran away. Shocks him. Selia continues frantically, insisting she is wrong. Alba, who saved her life, is now Al. He tries to stop her. Alina further confirms Alba met Saintess after running away. Openly suspects he spread rumor of his death. Alba tries acting oblivious. No idea what she is talking about. Alina suddenly unsheathes sword, slashes at him. He easily dodges. She warns if he continues playing dumb, she will cut him down. He is shocked. Attack looked serious. Selia calls his name worried. He tells her, stay back. Commotion causes crowd to gather. People recognize Alina from prestigious Persia family. Wonder what she is doing with man-serving Saintess. Ignoring crowd, Alina menacingly demands again. Is he not Alba area? Alba realizes, cannot talk his way out. But he already decided to fight fate with all strength. No turning back. After brief pause, he insists his name is Al. Alina smiles, replies very well, tells him to engrave this into his body, suddenly slashes. Declares, this is crime and punishment for deceiving Persia family. Here is where things get crazy. Alba dodges her attack, realizes how dangerous this is. Alina is best swordswoman in the game, but what shocks him more? She wears sad expression, not anger, sadness. She rushes to attack again. He instantly vanishes before her eyes, shocks her, shocks onlookers, reappears behind her, tells her to calm down, stuns her further. She swings sword backward in surprise. Alba effortlessly stops it by catching blade with his finger, shocks everyone, her, Selia, the crowd watching. How is he doing this so easily? Thanks to magic power. After running away, he acquired collection of books on magic. Fire, water, wind are elemental affinities. Power of nature must harmonize with attribute best suited to you. He remembers playing the game, used to study enemy weaknesses before battle, follows book instructions, focuses mind, harmonizes with world around him, feels faint sensation beyond five senses, continues practice, discovers natural attribute is lightning. From that point, constantly sharpens sensation, hones it for years, masters magic to extent he can wield freely, eventually transforms body into lightning itself, travels vast distances in blink of an eye. Now that he can do it, finds this power incredible, perfectly fitting for strongest villain. Back in present, he requests Alina hear him out. She refuses, will not listen to more foolish nonsense. He apologizes, knows she resents Alba, but now he is simply Al. Hearing this, she trembles with emotion. About to respond, Alba vanishes again. People shocked he disappeared. Even more surprised when they notice Saintess also disappeared. Both nowhere to be seen. Alina realizes they escaped. Tears run down her face. Fellow student asks if she is all right. She replies she is fine, just a bit of dust in her eyes. Meanwhile, Alba arrives directly in city, believes they are far enough now. Selia expresses surprise at suddenly being carried away. He apologizes. Noticing she is pouting, asks if she is angry. She says she is not, then asks who beautiful lady named Alina was. Before he can answer, Selia says despite Alina being more mature than her, bigger chest, very pretty, she is not jealous at all. Alba bursts into laughter. She asks why he is laughing. He replies with warm smile she is terrible liar. Setting that aside, asks if they should head to house her father prepared. Selia declines, confuses him. She clarifies will only go if he carries her entire way. After brief pause, he agrees. From today's events seems to Alba, life at Criana Academy is going to be full of trouble right from start. Later, they arrive in front of house, both stunned how large it is. Alba looks around. Selia notices something, tells him to look, points out vegetable garden, explains they can grow crops just like in mountains. Alba deeply impressed. House located in heart of royal capital where people from all over world gather. 2-story house with own garden must be incredibly expensive. Expected from Celia's father. They enter house, well furnished. Alba and Selia each have separate rooms on second floor. However, still one matter to take care of. Alba asks Selia about it. She replies, has not received money. Alba thought perhaps father gave living expenses, along with house. Selia clarifies. Father said if she wishes to live ordinary life, must earn living herself. Alba glad father not simply spoiling her, genuinely trying to help her become independent. But Selia adds father also said would give money if things became too difficult. Alba immediately takes back earlier thoughts. Father still too soft. Since they do not have much money, Alba decides find work immediately. Selia tells him does not need to work. She will earn for them. Confuses him. Selia explains father already arranged for her to work at church. Saintess has divine blessing. Oracle hearing helps avert disasters. Healing power cures all wounds and illnesses. Troubled, sick believers gather hoping to benefit. Selia receives portion of donations. She took role with pure intention of helping everyone. But reason she was sent on harsh pilgrimages since childhood? Not because of that. He suspects someone greedy orchestrated it. Pilgrimages draw massive donations to church. Saintess is literally goldmine. Noticing him scowling, Selia asks what is wrong. He snaps out, says nothing, insists he will work too so she does not worry about money. Selia questions why despite her saying she will earn. Alba explains letting girl do all work while man does nothing is blow to pride. Selia argues since they live together should be fine. He bluntly tells her, save that devotion for future husband. Hearing this, she starts hitting Alba. He asks why, looks at her clearly, notices she started crying. She leaves room, does not care anymore, telling him do whatever he wants. He asks where going. She replies, eating dinner by herself. Later, Alba lies in bed, believes has not said anything wrong. Right now, only her companion. She already has proper match. Real protagonist of Criana Fantasy, Yuri, very handsome. Master of sword and magic, true saint. Complete opposite of villain like Alba. More importantly, all heroines fall for Yuri. When this happens, no reason for him to stay with Selia. Been 3 months since they first met. First day he brought her to cabin, she found it lovely. Asked if could really stay. Alba assured her can stay as long as wants. Reminded her, here not Saintess but normal girl. Few days later began working fields with him, helping harvest vegetables. Started learning to cook. Became familiar with German bath he built. At night, walked together under starry skies. For first time in his life, felt truly relaxed with Selia by side. Right now, if he says would not miss her when she leaves, lying. But if Selia moves forward with life meant for her, he will accept it. Convinces himself this happens, he will also avoid death flag. Few moments later, Selia knocks on door. Enters, apologizing for earlier. Notices Alba already asleep. Quietly expresses all thanks to him she is here now. While covering him with sheet, thanks him. Later sunlight streams through window. Birds chirp outside. Alba wakes up. Realizes already morning. Wonders when fell asleep. Notices something on table. Food, left by Selia. Note apologizing for yesterday. Informing gone to church for duties. After reading note thanks her. After freshening up, starts eating burger. Finds it delicious. Glad they have familiar food. Suspects because game world. Since Selia goes to church to earn money, he determined to do same. Later arrives at Adventurers Guild. Serves as mediator, managing assigning jobs from all over kingdom. Handle every kind of work. Simple deliveries to dangerous missions. Exterminating monsters known as magic beasts. Wide variety of requests. Those who take dangerous requests are hardened group gathering for money and fame. Called adventurers. In-game, Criana Fantasy adventuring not necessary to complete story. But since this is real life, he sees no reason not to do it. Fastest way to earn money. After reviewing quest board, decides to take gigantic magic beast extermination quest. Reward 5 million curia. Currency of this world. Never fought magic beast before. Confident in strength, built over past 3 years. Then guards call out to Alba. Inform what looking at his 5-star quest board. No way newcomer like him already at 5 stars. Alba remembers rookie adventurers can only accept simple 1-star requests. Rank increases based on quest completions and contributions. Cannot obtain high rewards without first raising rank. Goes to reception. Receptionist greets him. Explains this is 1-star reception. He discusses quest. Asks which type suits him best. After checking rank 1, board gives him herb collection quest. He leaves guild. Although does not pay much, cannot be helped. Beginner. Must start small. Slowly raise rank. Taking carriage to Western Forest expensive. Decides run there instead. Takes stance. Instantly dashes away like bolt of lightning. Moving so quickly appears as streak of light. Meanwhile, 2 students of Criana Academy walk through town. Girl complains living in dorm is drag. Boy replies cannot be helped. Rent extremely expensive. Still fortunate they can attend despite being commoners. Girl agrees. Just then, Alba rushes past them. Girl wonders if only gust of wind. Boy notices what really was. Finds it incredible. Boy turns out to be Yuri, true protagonist of Criana Fantasy game. Girl asks what is wrong, addressing her as Alice. Setting aside, asks if not buying too much. She responds, girl needs all sorts of things. Alba quickly stops. Yuri not only one who notices him, he also notices Yuri, recognizes him. Later in mountains near Academy, Alba successfully gathered all herbs. Task completed. Prepares to leave. Despite being high up, easily leaps from ledge to ledge, making way down. Thanks to years living in mountains, traversing terrain effortless. Later arrives at guild. Receptionist shocked. Only been 3 hours since accepted quest. Already completed. She asks, how managed to finish so quickly? Normally, 6-hour round trip. Alba explains, ran at high speed. Astonishes her. However, since quest complete, not her place to pry. Hands him reward. With this, earns 10,000 curia in 3 hours. 1-star quest. Amount insufficient. Must rise in rank quickly to earn more. Setting aside wonders how Selia doing. Meanwhile, in church, Selia fulfills duty as Saintess. Praying for followers gathered to see her. Priests pleased with presence. Followers overjoyed. With many followers coming, Selia ended up earning over 10 times more than Alba in same time. Later in capital, Alba eats ramen, finds place remarkable, has ramen shop. However, capital also home to Arya Dukedom, Alba's family. Since 3 years passed, brothers should have inherited house and title. Although brothers Alba ran away immediately after reincarnation, essentially strangers, knows little about relationship. Considering never denied rumors of death certain, they think little of him. Setting aside, unlike mountains, capital has people who know Alba, must stay alert, does not run into people like Alina, leaves ramen shop, resolves not to let guard down, anything could lead to death flag. Then hears people shouting, warning about runaway horse. Girl falls to knees, trying to escape. Horse charges straight at her. All she can do is scream helplessly. Moment horse about to trample her, bolt of lightning shoots through crowd, strikes beast, clouds of dust rise. Girl stunned to see flash of blue lightning. Dust begins clear. Alba asks if she is all right. View becomes clear. Alba taken down horse, now stands on top it. Asks girl again if okay. She confirms fine. Alba steps off horse. Despite only knocking out, apologizes to it. Girl thanks him. Remarks seen his face somewhere before. Shocks him. Worries if she is noble would not be unusual to recognize Duke's second son. Before can respond, crowd erupts in cheers, praising how amazing and cool. Quickly pulls up hood to hide face. Acted because could not ignore scream. Realizes if keep standing out, chance someone recognize him as Alba. While considers this group of knights arrives, leader asks about commotion. Girl Alba rescued identifies man as Duke Roya. Shocks Alba. Roy seems recognize girl. Asks if from Lupa Baroni. She confirms. Introduces self as Mina. Reminds met at succession ceremony. Explains hooded man saved her from runaway horse. Judging by conversation addressing him as Duke mentioning succession ceremony, Alba wonders if Roy is his brother. Roy expresses gratitude to Alba, one in charge of public order, friend of Lupa family. However, Alba does not respond, cannot allow Roy discover who truly is. Not receiving reply, Roy asks whether not accepted thanks or simply being rude. Alba replies not the case, tries walk away, excusing himself. However, to his horror, Roy calls out name Alba. Shocks him, forces him to stop in his tracks. If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe to stay tuned for the next part.